Alright, so my bike's all packed up, ready to go. Sorry about the wind, it's really windy today. Overall weight of the bike is 63 pounds. So, pretty heavy. Yeah. Nothing else to say, but let's get this trip on the road, I guess. Heading out to Mohican State Park. It's going to be 43 miles away from here. Let's see what we can do. So it's October 25th, 24th, I think, 24th. High today is supposed to be 50 degrees. It's rather cold and windy. Low tonight's going to be right around 38, 40 degrees, depending on where you are, I guess. This should be interesting. About every 10 miles, I'll do a little update. So I'll catch you when I hit 10 miles. Alright, so I just hit 10 miles. Finally heading south out of the wind, so that's a good thing. The first 8 miles of this trip were horrible. I was heading west into the wind. I was averaging about 8 miles an hour. Blowing me around everywhere. And then, not to mention, at mile 5, my water backpack, which I've had for about 6 years now, yeah, maybe 5 years, I think. Around where you fill it up, I think it's coming loose at the seam. It started leaking all down my back. So, other than that, everything's holding up well. All the frame bags, the seat bag, everything's staying together nice and tight. It's not moving around. The bike's holding up well. Super excited about it. If you don't know, which you probably don't because I didn't tell you, I'm riding a Surly Wednesday. It's a large frame. The bike weighs in at 36 pounds with nothing on it, and with all my gear on it right now, I'm at 62, or let's say 64, because I added some shoes and a shirt, so let's say 64 pounds, fully loaded, so it's one heck of a tank right at the moment. The only thing that I wish I would have had money for is some smoother tires. I'm running the Surly Nates on this right now, which is a great tire, but not for riding on concrete. It is, you know, you hear the tire noise. It sounds like there's a truck coming behind you the whole time, but I'm not out here for speed, I guess. Just out here to have a good time, so that's all for now. when I hit mile 20, I will come back on here and tell you how I'm doing. Alright, so this made it to Worcester. Hit up the local McDonald's, got some food. I'm about at mile 18 right now, so I know I said every 20 miles, but you know, I stopped with some food. Figured I'd give an update at 18. Still going pretty hard. No big issues right at the moment. Currently at a stoplight. But yeah, everything's going good. So I'll catch you at mile 30. Alright, so I just hit mile 30. I don't know why I said we, I'm out here by myself. But just hit mile 30. Been riding for 2 hours and 48 minutes. I'm averaging 10 mile an hour. And I'm not doing too horrible. I'm starting to feel it now because these last 20 miles are getting hilly. Where I'm going, it gets rather hilly. So, yeah, it's no big deal really. So I don't know if anyone else does this when they're out on a ride, but I tend to find out that cows kind of look at you funny when you're riding a bike down the road. So I always mess with them and moo at them. And it's kind of weird, like they look at you like, what the heck is that on the road? You know, like they have no idea, they've never seen someone on a bicycle before. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that or not, but I think it's kind of funny. So I'm heading down through downtown Loudonville. I'm at mile 40 right now. I'm feeling it. So I just stopped off at Taco Bell to use the bathroom and fill up my water bottles, hopefully for the last time. I think I got about 5 miles left until I get to my destination, and this is one of the hills that I was definitely fearing because it's a long, tall one, and I've already done 40 miles, so I'm a bit tired at this point, but I'll get up it regardless. It's not like I can turn around and go home now. 5 miles to camp or 40 miles back to the house. I think I'm gonna go camping, so let's conquer this hill and get to our destination. These Surly Nates are really good for off-road stuff. On-road, they're not so good. The only good thing about them is they have such big tread that you can run over some road debris and not have to worry about really getting a flat tire. And there's that monster climb I'm looking at right up here. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm going so slow, my computer's geeking out. It just said I was doing 25 miles an hour. Oh, this hill sucks. I really don't want to walk anything, but I might have to. Trying not to. I'm literally going 3 miles an hour. And I'm walking. All right. Didn't want to, but I ain't gonna be able to make it. Oh. This was the hill I was fearing and couldn't make it up. Oh well. Finally made it to the ranger station. This is where you sign in to get a campsite. Go ahead and sign in and then head on over there. Alright, so I'm signed up for Site 9. If anyone has watched any other videos, yes, I know I stay at Site 9 a lot. I wanted to stay somewhere else today, but Site 9 is pretty much the closest one to the forest station, and I'm tired, and I don't feel like screwing around with trying to find another site and getting situated at it. I know Site 9, so I'm going to go there and have a good time. Alright, got the no outlet sign up ahead. This is where you go in for Site 8, 9, and 10 at Mohican Campground in Ohio. Man, it's one heck of a hill. I am definitely feeling this right now. I am tired. All right. Let's see if I'll even fit through here. Got through that little gate. Heading back here to the site. If you watched my Mohican hiking video, this should look really familiar to you guys. Alright, here's Site 9. Let's hope no one's back here. think we're good. There's no one back here. That's awesome. I would have went to a different site, but I like this one the best. Looks like they moved the fire ring. That's cool. Alright, it's 5:11 right now. Just figured you guys would rather see me instead of look at a fire pit. Let's go through my computer here. I rode 47.8 miles. My max speed was, I guess when the computer glitched out when I was climbing that hill, it says 56.6 mile an hour. My average speed is 10 mile an hour, which not too bad. You also got to realize that I am literally riding on those tires there. Not really street tires. My time of actual pedaling, 4 hours and 37 minutes. I actually left my house at 11 o'clock this morning, and it is now a little after 5, so I've been on the road for 6 hours, pedaling for 4 hours and 37 minutes. Not too bad. And that's about all I'm going to get out of the computer. So I will tell everybody that is worried about me that I'm here, so they stop worrying, and get my camp set up. Alright, so I got my hammock set up. I'm going to leave that guy in there for right now and leave this up for now until I go to sleep, then I'll cover it up. I have a really tight slope on this tarp today because it's going to get cold. I think the low is going to be 37. So I'm going to keep it really close to me to try to keep as much wind as possible off. And the only thing I got to do now is take all this stuff off my sleeping pad, put my little, like, it's called like a wings, it's for your shoulders and arms, keep them off the, because your pad isn't wide enough, so it adds a little bit for that. I'll get that set up, put that in the hammock, and then, oh, what time is it? Let's check my phone real quick here. $17:46, so just about dinner time. I'm starting to get kind of hungry, so I'll probably get some food going here in a minute. And then I will, well, first, before I get food going, I'll probably get some wood for a fire, because I plan on having a fire tonight, so I can try to stay as warm as possible. Alright, so what I brought to process wood, just a Mora stainless steel, and then that's going to split all my wood. And then I brought my Silky Pocket Boy with me. So these are the only two things I'm going to need to process all this wood right here. Alright, so I know it's getting kind of dark, but I got the fire, all the pre-wood prepped up. I got some kindling right there. Then I got all this cut up, and whenever it goes out, that's when the fire's over. I got my food cooking right here, or not my food, I got my water boiling for my food. And then I'm gonna be eating beef stew from Mountain House. It's freeze dried. All you do is you add the water to it, let it sit, and eat it. Alright, so I got the fire going. I ate my dinner. Feeling pretty good right at the moment. My right leg's a little sore, but hopefully tonight it'll go away so I can ride home in the morning. Supposed to get down to 37, 38 tonight. I just hope that I brought enough warm clothes. I don't have the good enough sleeping bag, but it should get me by. Worst comes to worst, my wife's on standby and she will come out here and get me, which I hope I don't have to resort to because I just don't want to, but she will do that if I absolutely need to. So I'm thankful for that, but other than that, I'm just gonna let this fire burn until it goes out with all the wood I got, and I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, so as you can tell, I'm inside a house. I'm not out in the woods anymore. And that is because I wussed out and tapped out and had my wife come and get me. I stayed out there all night. She dropped her daughter off at school. She came out and picked me up. It was cold, but my legs were hurting really bad last night and I knew I just wasn't going to be able to make it. So overall, it was a fun experience until it got cold and my legs started hurting, but everything up to that was good. In the summer I will be doing it again, maybe just not so far. That was the furthest I've ever rode a mountain bike. I've rode a road bike 57 miles on a tow path, but that's just, you know, flat. Not really, I didn't have any weight either, so oh well, I bit off more than I can chew. But I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.